everyone, welcome back to my channel. This feels really weird, I haven't done this for so long. I think this video is probably going to be a bit here, there and everywhere because I don't know, I've got so much to catch up on. So I've got a few videos planned, so today's just going to be like a little catch up situation where I've been. And then I'm going to talk about my coil experience. I'll talk a little bit about it on this video, but I'm going to do a whole video specified on that because it's still ongoing. I did little vlogs of how I was feeling just because I didn't have much information going into it, so I wanted to give more out. And the other video I have planned was literally weeks ago now. I went away with my mum and my sister only for like a couple of days in the caravan, and I just wanted to do a little video of how I cope with being ill when I'm away because I was really unwell when we went. So yeah, that's what I've got planned coming up. So I can't even remember what my last video was. I probably should have checked that before to see where we are. But yeah, I think I haven't actually officially announced on my Instagram. On my YouTube. I am engaged. I got engaged on the 28th of May. We've had our engagement party that was it was like 2 weeks ago now, or 1 week ago, just over a week ago. So everything's been quite hectic. I've been quite unwell, I've got to be honest. Nothing's gotten any better illness wise. I might go into more detail on that in a minute, but yeah, illness wise things haven't been great and everything's just been go. I've had work still, which I'm not working as much as I'd like to be, but I'm still working. Mental health still hasn't been great, so it's trying to juggle all that, and then the stress of the party. Yeah, I just feel like loads have been going on. I just feel like I've literally had no time to film, so it's nice to be back. But I feel like, yeah, I'm just going to warn you, this video is going to be really chatty. Well, everyone knows I'm chatty if you watch me anyway. Oh, also, just realised I got a bit of a new setup, so it's a bit empty because I've got some new ones coming, so I've left space. But this is my crystal, see if I can hold it. It's my new crystal shelf. It's a little painting I did at the top. And then these are my balloons left from my party. How sad. I'm so sad it's over, but here they are. It says Jaden and Courtney and the day we got engaged. And they're lush and I love them. And that, I got that now. That, I don't know what to explain it. Eucalyptus with white roses on. I just put it on my mirror because I didn't know where to put it, and it was lush, and I had it on my stand. And then there's Teddy. Oh, excuse the washing, but there's Teddy just chilling out. He's not happy because I'm not cuddling him, so he might join in the video in a minute. But yeah, I was trying to use the decor I've got from my party around the flat, so everything looks a bit like a jungle. No, I'm joking. But yes, that's my new little situations. Well, I feel like doing a crystal video. I don't know, just like when I get all my new ones, go through more what they mean and show you. I don't know if anyone's interested in that, let me know. Might just be something I'm interested in. My family will call me like a hippie now, crazy crystal girl. So yeah. Oh, another thing, I had my hair darker again just before my party. My friend Jordan, who does my hair, put it a bit darker, so I like it very, very much. Getting ready for winter. Thinking back, I think the last proper video I did was maybe an update from the pain nurse.
I forgot to try not to say names on here, so la 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 la, you didn't hear it.
So from that, they advised me to go on the coil. So I've had the coil in for about a month now, I want to say. Yeah, I'm going to try not to go into too much detail in this video because I'm doing a whole specific video. Not gonna lie, it hasn't been a great experience at all. Yeah, so I'll just leave that there because I don't want to ruin it for the other video. But yeah, so I've been going through with that. Mental health stuff, yeah, so that's been quite difficult. And just everything is going on all at once. It's never just like nice and chilled, is it? Another exciting thing that's actually happening, even though I'm not better, it's probably the worst idea ever, but I don't know how much time I've got left to complete it. The end of this month, so the end of September, I'm going to be going back on placement. So, oh, my lights moved, sorry. So, I'm going to be completing my PhD. I'm so excited, but I am stressed. I'm going to be doing it part-time. I feel like I'm talking really fast. I'm sorry if I am. I don't want the video to be too long, so I'm like, blah, 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 blah. What was I saying? I've been on my own all day today, apart from talking to Teddy, so it's nice to actually talk because I feel like I'm probably not going to shock. What was I saying? Yeah, so I'm doing 3 days a week now instead of like 5 days because I've still got to work on the weekends as well. So it is going to kill me off, but it means if I start the end of September, I qualify in February. So excited. I'm stressed, but I'm excited. I'm trying to keep more excitement than stress, because if I stress, it makes pain worse. So yeah. So I'm just waiting to hear after uni when they have a placement for me. Because I did my first placement in Wales, I'm in a English university. Now the COVID restrictions have dropped, I have to do my second. Sorry, this work's going on right by me. It's really annoying, but it's too hot to not have the window open. Yeah, because the COVID restrictions have dropped now, so I have to do the second one in England. So that's not great, because I don't know about anyone else, I really struggle with driving, like quite a lot with my legs. I can't, or with the pain, I can't feel my legs. Get my words out in a minute, my God. So I feel uncomfortable driving, and sometimes it's mainly my clutch leg as well. It'll be really painful, so I pull every time I move. So I am thinking of, hopefully when I have my teaching job, start saving up and maybe get an automatic car. I love my car to bits, but I think maybe I need to get an automatic car. Sorry, I'm just talking about all my thoughts that's going on in my head. It's nice to get it out. So what was I going on about that for? Oh, right, yeah. So, God, I swear my brain is everywhere. So yeah, driving isn't the best for me, and that is what hindered me on my last placement. My mum had to end up driving back and forth. I think it was like a 35-40 minute drive. It was a lovely drive, I used to love it, but it was just, I was in too much pain, and I couldn't take painkillers if I was driving, so I'd leave really early so I could get there. So yeah, it's like a whole thing. So because I have this access plan, because I've told them all about my endo, and that's obviously why I have to leave my course, I'm hoping they're going to do it a little bit closer, but I think it's either way still going to be England. So I don't know, hopefully it'll be really close. But it's annoying because there's so many schools like right next to me, obviously, because, well, even when I could do it in Wales, I wasn't that close anyway. So I don't know, it's hard because different unis have policies with different schools, so it's like they have to give their placement first. I don't really know how it works. I just know I gotta travel, so it's not the best, but if it means I get it done, it means I get it done, because I'm just worried now that it's going to be too much time to pass, and then I'm going to start all over again, and I won't have the funding, and I'll have to do everything again, because at the minute I've only got like, well, it's technically like 10 weeks left, but obviously I'm doing it part-time, so it is longer, and one assignment, that's it, that's all I've got to do. It's so annoying because I was so close to finishing, but I just physically couldn't. But anyway, I'm not going to dwell on that, because it's still a bit like, I'm still a bit down about it, even though it was like 2 years ago now, but I'm just trying to stay positive and be like, no, I'm getting it done, so it's fine. Sorry, that was really rambly. If anyone has, sorry, that was really random, but it's just a thought coming in my head. If anyone has PCOS as well and struggles with like access hair, if you wouldn't mind either commenting if you're comfortable, or drop me a message on my Instagram, or like if you know me, Facebook, wherever, because it's driving me insane. So body hair, I don't really care, like it'll get done when it gets done, do you know what I mean? But hopefully you can't see it now, but I get really bad facial hair, so it I don't know if I've talked about this before, but it grows like really high up, all here, it goes up here, down, and then just all down here, and a little bit of a mustache. And I've seen the doctor about it, and they put me on I did laser with the NHS for a while, but obviously then it stopped because of COVID, and I haven't had anything since, and it helped at the time, but it's just sort of stopped now. They gave me a cream which is meant to calm, like slow the growth. That didn't work. Well, this is the problem, I started shaving, and I think that's why I started getting in bigger areas, because I was like shaving the whole thing. I was used to it being so smooth and so lovely, but it's like, I've now learned that shaving was like the worst thing I could have done, because the hairs grow back thicker. Well, it's not they grow back thicker, but they're more tough. They really are tough. Like trying to pluck it out is a nightmare. So I've started using like this soft wax. I did go to a lady that was waxing it, but I don't know, I just, that wax I had a reaction to. I had like, it was awful. It was the day I went to see The Lion King, my mum and my sister as well. It was so embarrassing, I couldn't even put makeup on it. Anyway, it was like sores all there open, and it just looked awful. But I've got now this really good wax, and I'm just melting in the microwave. That's probably frowned upon, I don't know, but it works for me, so I don't care. You just put it on and put it off. It's hard to do it on my own, because I'm like, gotta hype myself up ready to do it. Whereas when the other lady did it, it was just done sort of thing. But I think it's how I'm doing it. The hair's growing all like different directions, and I'm doing it, and it's not like, I don't know, it's not smooth at all. Like, how I know it's not gonna be the same as shaving, but like now I've had to put makeup on to try and make it not look, because it's just like I got 5 o'clock shadow all the time. It's just so annoying. So I don't know. My sister, actually, he's right by here, so I was handy. My sister has let me have this. Ugh. Tried on my legs, but I haven't done it properly, so I need to get into it. But I'm gonna try and do it maybe in between my waxing sessions, but I can't say it feels smooth at all. So half of me's thinking, do I just go back to shaving? Because I was more confident, it was smoother. Like now, I'm so worried of going out because I know sorry, I'm lying to myself now with this, but yeah, like at my engagement party, I literally attacked my face because I didn't want anyone to be able to see it. And I'm like, there's tweezering everywhere if I can't get it with the wax. And I just miss the whole thing of being smooth, and I just don't know what to do. I'm a bit like, so if anyone has anything that works for them, if you could message to me, that'd be lush. It's just one of those things, I think, because it's my face. Like, I suppose if I had like hairy legs, I could just wear trousers, or like, you know, it's just easier to hide. But when it's your face, I'm like, I feel like I'm like walking around like this, and it's just, I just don't want to live my life that way. But when I was shaving, I was near enough shaving every day. Like, oh god, sorry. Yeah, I was like shaving every day. It was really, it grows back thick. It's dark. There's no hiding. There's no denying it, and it goes all the way up here. Like, oh, it's just really annoying. And like, people will be sat next to me, and I'll be like this, trying to move my hair, or I'll be like this. And I just don't want to live my life that way. So I did a wax today, and it still feels really, I know it's not going to feel perfect, but like with shaving it felt so smooth and soft, and like my makeup will go on nice. And now I feel like it just looks like I'm putting makeup on to cover it, which I am, but it looks bad. So yeah, I don't know, I might go back to, I know shaving's not good though. My brain is just like on overdrive. I really don't know what to do. But yeah, if you have any experiences with that, that would be lush. Let me know. I know the home lasers aren't as strong, but I'm thinking if I keep on top of it, like obviously with an industrial, expensive, professional one, you only go like once a month or something. I don't know how much you go. I think it was once a month I went with the NHS because like your hair cycles. But with that one, obviously I could use it more frequently. So I could use it every 2 weeks. So I would stay on top of that. But yeah, I don't know what's going on outside either, sorry. Back to like health stuff. Yeah, so I haven't noticed I know it's still early days of the coil. I'll go into more detail with that. Some girls have said it can take up to like 6 months for it to settle. I'm like constantly bleeding from it. The pain has settled down now, thank goodness, but at one point I was feeling scraping inside, like it was moving. It just wasn't right. So I've told the doctors, because I was meant to have a coil check, and I'm seeing the nurse on the 22nd of September, and I had that appointment last week, so I was like, oh great, okay. It was meant to be just a phone call, but they want me to go in for an actual check, so I don't know if they're trying to check us in the right place or what, I don't know. But at this moment in time, touch wood, apart from the bleeding, it's not too bad. But at one point I was literally, I thought I was going to A&E, I thought I was going to rip it out myself, because it's just, it's not fun. But if it's worth it in the long run, then I'll keep on persisting, I suppose. But it's just, I think everything with endo is, oh, you gotta try it, it's a process, nothing's gonna work overnight, which I get that. But when you're in all this pain, you just need a little something to help you out. I have noticed more pulling, which, well, I want to say a month after my op I noticed the pulling, to be honest. But yeah, I'm noticing a lot more new pains, different stuff going on, the pain's getting worse, nothing's really changed. So I can see me making an appointment with my, oh, I said his name. Oh, I might have to bleep that. Make an appointment with my specialist. Yeah, but I'm definitely thinking I'm gonna have to make an appointment with my specialist now before Christmas. But it hasn't even been a year yet. When was it? February. So he might say like in February, March time, once I've finished my PhD, do an op then. But I've got a feeling he's going to be hesitant because I've just had an op and obviously nothing's really changed. He's probably going to be like, oh, it's not going to change anyway. So I don't know what's next in terms of endo stuff. Yeah, it's an uphill battle. It is. I just feel like it is just so much trial and error, and I'm fed up for now. It's like 6 years this year, or 7, no, 6. 6 years have been going on. I know it's not as long as everyone else, but I'm grateful I finally got my diagnosis. I am, but it doesn't change anything. Like, even though I got my diagnosis, I can still go to, like, I still work, I probably should have gone to the hospital with all the pain I've been in with the coil, but I was like, I don't want to. I don't, like, not that I've been gaslit that much, but I just, it's always just that thing of, they're like, oh, you'll be fine. I said to Jaden, I'd rather just stay home and be comfortable, because I'll be there and they'll just give me tablets I've already got and send me on my way, but make me wait God knows how many hours. And like, I probably should have seen a doctor by now, but I'd rather not, because it's the whole thing around to explain yourself, and then I feel like I've got to explain stuff to them because they don't understand some endo stuff I've had to explain to the doctor. So it's like, it's just a whole draining process. I just rather not. That's probably like me being like, oh, ignorance is bliss, but it's just, it gets to a point where like, I'd rather just suffer on my own. Like, I try not to go on too much to my family and friends, because I know it's boring to hear the same stuff all the time. So it can be quite lonely. I think that's why I've been a bit down, because I get to a point I'm like, oh, of course, people are probably fed up of you and your shit, just like, shut up. And it's like, who do I talk to then? Because I got people to talk, don't get me wrong, my family, my partner, everyone's amazing. I know if I need to talk to them I can, but it's more in my head, I'm like, oh God, just shut up, you're boring them now, like, it's old, like, you know, there's nothing they can do, there's nothing you can do, shut up and get on with it. That's how I feel, and I think that's why I've been maybe so down, because I feel like I'm not living the normal life of a 23-year-old. I am like an old granny just stuck in the house, and don't get me wrong, that's lovely to a point, but I see my car, like now I've had to buy a new battery for my car. Not that it's a big thing, like it wasn't expensive, but still, it's money I gotta chuck out now because I can't drive my car. The battery got buggered, so I had to buy a new battery. And it's like, I love my car and I'd love to be out anymore, but I just physically can't. And like, where it's been summer and it's been so nice, there's been things like, oh, I wish I could have done this, I wish I could have done that. I don't even think I did anything nice over the summer. I've just sort of been, apart from my party obviously, and like little out and about with my mum going shopping or wherever, but there's nothing really, like Jane will say, oh, let's do this, and I'm like, oh, I can't, sorry, like I'm too unwell to be able to do that. And I know a lot of it is probably mind over matter kind of thing, but it's always a thing of, I hate having to think, like this week now I'm okay, I'm working the weekend so it's fine, but normally I work a Thursday, so say Wednesday Jane's like, oh, let's go out and do this, I'm like, I can't, I got work tomorrow. I know that'll make me more ill, and I already feel ill now, so it's going to make everything 10 times worse. And it's just draining to have to think of your life that way. Like, I feel like everyone feels like this with endo. It's like, you probably like, oh, let's go and do this, and I'm like, oh, I can't, I got this in 2 days. Like, it sounds ridiculous, but it's like, oh, yeah, it's just, like, the week of my party, thank goodness I wasn't in work. But I was like, right, I need to rest, but I had so much to do and so much stress that I still wasn't well anyway. I still had a lovely time and I was fine, like, at the party, but the week leading up to it and the day after, and even still now, it's been like a week after, it's just not me for sex. Like, the fatigue is horrible anyway, like, I'm constantly, like, now I feel like I'm falling asleep, and I've been asleep. Well, Teddy did keep me up last night, he was a little bit of a bugger, but whatever. But yeah, most nights I sleep all night, and then I feel like I need to sleep all day, and then I just feel lazy, and I'm like, ugh, it's obviously I know my body needs it, but then Paul Jane's just sat here watching TV because he can't do anything because he wants to go out with me and I can't because I'm just in bed, and I don't want to cry on YouTube, like, so I'm not gonna, but it's just, it's hard because I feel like I'm holding everyone back. I don't know where it goes from here. Like, does it ever get better? So am I always just gonna, is this like, oh, okay. I'm sorry, I did actually pause the video there because I got upset and I thought, what's the point? This is the whole point of your channel, so might as well just carry on. But I just feel like will it ever get better from here? Like, is this gonna be my life now, me having to explain myself to people why I can't do stuff, and oh, we can't do this, and if I'm doing that, I can't do that, and it's draining. Like, I'm like, my poor mum, I rely on her so much because I can't go shopping on my own because I'm in too much pain and I can't bend down to get stuff or carry heavy things or drive on my own. And well, I can drive on my own sometimes, but trying to drive and do shopping is really hard. Like, the only time I really drive now is going to work, and even then I struggle, and maybe I shouldn't because I stole my car if I can't feel my legs, but most of the time it's when I'm parking, so it's not like I'm, well, or on a junction, but like it's never dangerous, like it's nothing to stress over, but it's just draining because I feel like I've always got to have, like, now no one's with me, I get a bit worried in case I'm gonna fall. Like, today I'm having an okay day, but you know, Jane's got to work, he can't stay home with me all day. I'm 23, for God's sake, I should be able to do these things on my own. I can't have a shower until he's home because I'm scared I'm gonna fall, or like I can't get myself in because I can't lift my legs high enough, and it's just like, I worry about the future. That I know I should, I keep, oh sorry, blocking myself. I am a worrier, and I know that, and it's really frustrating because all I can think about is the future. I'm like, what kind of a mother am I gonna be if my children want to do something? I'm like, oh, I can't, I'm too ill. I don't want them to be like, well, if I could even have children, that's another thing, I don't even know, but if I am so lucky enough to be able to, it's going to be a case of, oh, mum's too ill to do that, you got to go out with dad, and it's like, I don't want that for them. I want them to be able to have both of us. I'm just getting in my head about stuff. This is my problem. I start thinking and I spiral, and especially when I'm on my own, your brain just goes into overdrive. So I'm going to try and do these videos to keep you a bit distracted. Obviously now it's not great because I've made myself cry, stupid cow. Put makeup on and everything to my eyeliner today, but there we go, we all have our moments. But I'm going to try and do these videos just to keep me distracted, because the more I'm distracted, the less I'm upset. So yes, I did cry, but there we go. Just trying to, I don't know, I was going to pause it and stop and have a cry for a minute, but then I thought, well, what's the point? Because I need to, like, this whole point of me doing these videos is being honest and showing all the sides of it to people that have it, so they know they're not alone, and to people that don't have it so they understand. So I don't want to shy away from that, but at the same time I don't want to look like I'm attention seeking, because I'm not. Like, I don't care, like, I'll deal with it on my own. But it's just, yeah, it's just annoying because I feel like people don't really understand the whole depths of it and like what comes along with it. Like, people say, oh, it's just a bad period. It's not. Like, it's every day for some girls. I'm not saying everyone deals with it like this, but it's just, it's always something. It feels like I'm either in agonizing pain, I can't move, or I've got a migraine that's like absolutely killing me, that's why I just gotta stay in bed, or I'm not in too much pain and I can't stop sleeping. It's like, there's never a day where I think, right, okay, I feel all right to get everything done today. And even then, like, this is another one of my problems where I'm trying to keep myself busy because I'm having a bad mental health day. I'll scrub the whole flat from top to bottom. I'll run Teddy around it, not run, but go with Teddy around the street, and I'll try and do too much because I want to get it done, and it feels nice to have everything nice and clean. And I won't be dozing down on myself because I'm being lazy, but then at the same time, then that night and the next day I can't physically move because I've hurt myself from doing too much. So it's like, you really just can't win at all. I don't know, the whole point of this video wasn't to be depressing, but there we go, that's how it's turned out. So I'm just messing around with my incense, got a little calming vibe I thought going, but there we go. Sorry, I nearly forgot to finish the video. So yeah, so that's where my head and my life is at the moment. Sorry for rambling, sometimes it just helps, like I feel a bit more clear now, not clear, but better to get it off my chest. And if you're feeling like this and you want to message me, honestly, it's fab to get it out, and I'm here for you if you're feeling the same, or if you want to know more about, I don't know, anything that I could possibly help with. Yeah, I don't know when the other videos are going to come out. Hopefully I'll do them soon, The coil one I'm going to hold off until after my appointment, so that'll be end of September time. But yeah, I think that is all. Sorry for crying on YouTube, I'm so embarrassed, but there we go. It's what it is, these things happen, can't really control it. But yeah, thank you so much for watching my video. If you would like to like, comment and subscribe, all that fun stuff, things, and follow my endo Instagram, that'll be linked down below, and you can feel free to message me on there if you have any questions, or if you just need if you just want to rant, because clearly I'm just using this to rant. So if you want to rant to me all you want. But yeah, thank you so much for watching, and goodbye.